I guess this is where we do her, Wade. This is where we go over Narcissism 101. Welcome to class, kids. Look what we have. We have last night's performances. Let's hear what we have to say, boys.
Is that Carl? What's up, Carl?
Mike, what are you guys saying?
Oh, I've been waiting for this. What's up, bud? How you doing?
Hey, do you notice that? I like how it comes off as really inviting. Like, you gotta give it to little me. He is being open and free and a little inviting and making me feel welcome.
I'm doing good.
You doing good?
I'm a little down.
Why are you down for it?
Well, just when you think people can't get any more stupid, they're more stupid.
I heard you talking about Square. You think Square's stupid?
You see, I didn't even get a chance to tell why I was so down about people being stupid. Listen, I asked Johnny Dagburn for help a long time ago. He finally shares one of my videos when the only thing he would actually be doing is exposing himself, because I think he's a bigger liar than these guys. And it scares me that he doesn't know it. Like, the thing is with these fellas, I think they're a little bit more dangerous. But that's just my opinion. Just my opinion. I mean, we all know what Dagburn brings to the table, but everybody over here on Little Cider Creek Squad all believe that Wade should be hands off.
Well, I think Square had the opportunity to get the help that he's asking for, and he did really want to listen.
You know, Rum was only out for herself, though.
See, here's the thing. I didn't want to make I gave my opinion, but I also said, like, I only watched a smidgen. I don't really know. And then he's going to tell me how Roma's not the person to go to. I don't know. I don't know. I just gave my opinion on what I thought. I thought someone was offering in the ear, but they weren't really listening. But this is what they're going to accuse me of.
I want her help. She's only out for herself. She don't care about anybody. If you actually do your research, that girl's not a nice girl. I told that girl where she can take it, where she can shove it, told her to get the hell out of here. That's what I told her. You don't want that guy.
And here, I'm not saying Little Me's lying about her, because there's other people that have said the same things. Like I said, I don't know her. She says she's a helping hand, so if she's a piece of shit trying to for herself, then that's on her, I guess. She's never made comments or lied about me, so I haven't investigated her.
I only watched a few videos. You know, you can only believe what people say, right?
Yeah, that's why I only believe in what I say about you is what you say, what comes out of your mouth.
Dude.
We heard that, right? What comes out of my mouth. So everything that he says in this video came from my mouth. He didn't mumble jumble or mix it up, because he is telling the truth. The stuff that he says did come out of my mouth, but not in any sort of way that he says it. Let's continue.
If you realize the shit you have said about me,
okay, hey, Carl, you've been saying that I've been lying on you. Okay, that's what you've been saying. You've been making video upon video.
Yeah. He called me a wife beater, a child beater, because those are the words that came out of my mouth, because I said that somebody was already making false statements about me. There's no evidence. There's no charges, no anything. You'd think if I was this person and I'd been hospitalized for violence and suicide, you'd think there'd be a ticket or something at least. But I just want to throw that wife and kid beater thing in. That was kind of like a low blow too, but it came out of my mouth somewhere.
I'm lying. Now let's go over this. Let's have this debate. You tell me where I'm lying, and I'll show you the words that you said to make me believe what I'm saying.
See, I'm intuitive. I already know how this conversation's gonna go before it happens. I know that there's no way that dude is gonna confess that he even tells the simplest of lies, and we'll see.
All right, start off with, you killed your coworker.
Nope, because
that's a
Carl, that word never came out of my mouth. I said somebody died at your work, correct?
He asked me if I was, did I kill somebody? Yeah, he did. I can
Carl,
prove it.
This is why people have a hard time debating with you and talking to you, Carl. You call your wife a narcissist, but you're the one being the true narcissist here. I asked you a question. Okay, you ask us a lot of questions and want the answers. I'm asking you. You called me a liar. You said that I said that you killed somebody at your job. I want you to pull up the video and show where I ever said that. I never said that. I said, listen.
Did you want comments that
I think it's in the comment section, but I'd have to take a look, but I'm pretty sure she's there. Did you kill one of your coworkers, Carl? Because you had Joe Barron and Wade do the same thing. But I wouldn't lie about it because I think it would cost me heaven. So, but if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. And God knows that I'm not telling a lie because I think I'm telling the truth.
like?
Matt, comments, pull them up. I would like to show you. I would like for you to put up something that I said that you killed somebody at your work.
Well,
I get it.
Wade has definitely said it.
Hey,
And just wait, I get to prove you wrong anyway, so don't worry.
I'm talking me and you. Okay, Carl, you're on there. You're tagging me, little me. You're tagging me in all these videos saying that I'm lying on you and said that I said that you killed the coworker. I never said that.
I getting kicked out of the church. I show you a video of a preacher.
Carl, if we're gonna have a debate,
Okay, because I'm moving on because I can't quite get it through your head that you fucking said it. You've already said you used my words against me. So, yeah, I'm trying to prove other things where you consistently lie and make shit up, dude.
Like I'm running around going, dude, you can't ask for answers and cut me off.
Sorry, I apologize.
Holy.
But if we're gonna have a debate, we have to stick on one topic and then we move over.
Yeah, I agree with him.
When somebody asks you a question, you don't like the question that is asked. I asked.
No, you don't like the answer. That's the problem. You don't want to answer off of what I say because you know that you did it and you're circumventing.
Where I said you killed somebody at your work.
Okay, I'll go and I'll grab that information.
Okay.
I'll grab it where Wade says it. I'll grab it where Joe Barron says it. I'll grab it where Mustard Seed says it. And if you don't say it, then I can be a man and say,
I think you do, but like I said,
the whole little family, and I shouldn't have. You're a little individual, and I should have judged you.
Yeah, see, when you act as a group, I might have been wrong. But I'm pretty sure.
Am I coming through?
Yeah, you're choppy. You're choppy, Wade. Hey, I don't know if you're having this discussion because I told you I wouldn't be rude and disrespectful. I wouldn't cuss at you. If you want to have a debate like
no, you're making it sound very respectful without giving me my just due and you answering my questions.
You say, Carl, about the kids and stuff like that. I agree with you. I agree with a lot of things that you say. That you're speaking truth. It's the way you come about it, though, bro. Like
the truth doesn't have a way of coming out. It just comes out, little me. It has to come out. Or it's darkness, bud. Without the truth, it's all darkness. I'm myself. I don't care what you people think of me. I don't. Honestly, I don't. I think you're stupid. And I don't like that I think that you're stupid. You hold on to your little egos for whatever, I don't know.
Let's get onto these lies first, and then we can get on with that.
Okay, well, let me ask you, because you just said it. It's the way I come across. How should I come across, little me?
Well, first off, you should, instead of getting up and getting mad and screaming and yelling at people because they're making videos on Johnny Gobble or they're making videos on there, you should start putting out videos.
No, I never screamed on anybody for making videos on Johnny Gobble. I just said, when you're a bigger piece of shit than Johnny Gobble, maybe you shouldn't do that. It's not really hard to use the truth against them. But you guys want to keep digging up his past, his dead mother. Like if his dad did touch him and you guys want to keep talking about it. And if he was in foster care and you guys want to, like he admits, something happened in his life that fucking drove him to drugs. And rather than helping him with his past, you guys want to fucking use it against him. I know he's an idiot. I know he's a liar. But he doesn't deserve the things that you guys give him. He deserves his karma on the bullshit that he's talking. If someone's saying he's bullshitting, you should have the right to ask Johnny Gobble the question. But he's like Wade. He likes to censor or use information when he likes.
Not just going at people who you don't agree with, because you do that a lot, Carl. I've watched
Well,
the
I have
past
my
3 or
own
4
opinion.
days. You go after like 4 or 5 different creators on that side.
Yeah, and you know what? I wait for him. I wait for him to come into my comments. Or just purely asking a question nicely. A tone attack. If I don't know you, if you haven't come into my bubble for some reason, why would I attack you? I didn't attack Square. You guys asked me for my opinion. I gave it based on a smidgen of the information. So you can't use it against me because I don't know him.
The Chosen One videos, I watched you come out them and critique them on how they're running their stuff. But these people are talking about that kind of stuff. You tend to get on here.
They're talking about what kind of stuff? Dreams, visions, not doing nothing, not helping the kids, not being Christ-like, maybe not even being truthful. Who knows? I don't live in their people's heads. But you can ask questions, and based on their answers, you can ask them more questions. And if they don't want to answer, then maybe they have something to hide. But maybe if they answer, their brain doesn't operate the way yours does. And maybe they are telling the truth.
The first thing you want to do, I can go back and show you. I was just putting together a video on you, Carl, about all these people you're calling out. You call out these so many people, but you don't ever put out any evidence, or you don't ever put out any type of, because a lot of the stuff you're saying about these trafficking and the child trafficking and stuff like that, you're speaking truth.
So you're upset that I'm not putting that stuff, but you don't know that every once in a while I do post some stuff on YouTube that, if I can. I also tell people that on my Twitter, I post things on there. So if you want to see and check for yourself if that information's right, because some of the stuff that I send, I don't even think is real. I just put it out there. Maybe someone else thinks it is. Or maybe they'll come back to me and say, hey, that was pretty dumb. And I'd say, yeah, it is pretty dumb, isn't it? Haha. See, that's the thing. You guys are too close-minded. Living in the box.
People in governments and people and stuff, they go to these places that are hit by hurricanes, and they go in there and all these kids disappear. And that stuff's true. But you can't expect to have people to get on your side if you're not doing nothing but just screaming and yelling at somebody for being stupid.
Well, if you're not willing to help those people, I think you're stupid. You're not very humane. Therefore, there might not be a good ending for you, just in case there is a God. I'm glad that you can sleep at night knowing everything you just talked about. And I think there's a whole lot more than that. So if I have a problem and I want to try and stop it, why are you trying to stop me?
It's because they're not making videos on these types of things.
Hey, maybe if you guys knew.
I didn't say you have to do as I do. I say, hey, maybe instead of fucking doxing each other and treating like people like complete fucking assholes, doesn't mean you can't have some fun and throw the truth at them. We don't have to dig into their past. Maybe their present moments you can judge them for. It's not hard with Johnny Dagburn, but you guys fucking have a hard time with it.
Fucking took the time to listen to me.
Okay,
I
well,
don't
Carl,
post that. I don't post that.
maybe if you would listen to know there's only one chosen one. You didn't tune up.
No, you should listen to Uncle Will. I am a chosen one, dipshit. I'm not your chosen one. I don't want to be your chosen one, bud. You have to be your chosen one. But in order to do that, you gotta go deep down inside of yourself. You gotta figure out who you are, why you are the way you are, drop the lies, drop the bullshit, and come to the truth and come to the light, bud. Just saying. Never want anybody to follow me, bud. I am a leader you should not follow. Follow yourself, but make sure you're in the truth.
So there's only one chosen one, and in the Bible it tells you that.
Dipshit. It tells you there's 144,000 coming. And you've also heard me 1,000,001 times say, hey, I like the Bible. But what if it's manipulated and we're all waiting for something to happen? So we all sit back and wait for something to happen, and what we wanted to happen doesn't happen. Because nobody believes in Jesus. But you believe in a government that you know is corrupt. Don't make sense to me.
Dude, it tells you to follow the truth. It tells you to follow Jesus Christ. And if
Yes, but it also tells you that there is only one chosen one.
well, then fuck, maybe I'm it. I don't know. I'd rather ask the question.
Exactly.
Hey, a pussy,
But see,
and-
hey, but Carl,
Exactly. Don't ask questions. Don't find out if you're chosen to fucking help me. Don't ask a question because I'm going to lie on you. My name's Little Wade and I'm highly intelligent. You don't want to mess with me because, remember, Wade, you were going to put me in the mental hospital. Even though you'd already received a letter that I'd been through shock treatment, experimental drugs, you don't want to show this letter. Remember, this is all recorded, dipshit.
when you ask questions, you have to accept the answers, not just the answers that you want to accept. It seems like
No, you don't answer. You tell me the way it's supposed to be, or the way you think it is.
Like for instance, you tell me that I don't love kids and I don't do this. The way I
No, no, there's another fucking lie. I don't say that you don't love kids. I say that you don't love yourself enough. Therefore, you don't love all the children. You feel like what you're doing is looking out for your children and fuck everybody else. And I say, if you go inward, find yourself, you will care about the other children. I'm concerned because you lie. And the more lies you take in, I believe the more karma you're going to have to take.
kids is to start to my own home. Okay, start in my own home. Teach my kids the things and how to be proper citizens, to look out for danger, to love their neighbor. And then after that, I move on to my kids' friends who come over, and I try to instill the same thing into them and try to.
How long we been doing that for? Trapped in the box that they want us in. Like I said, bud, I think outside the box. I think bigger than you guys. You guys are called the little family for a reason. Team Big, right here, brother. Speaking of which, what happened to
They take
Casey?
it to their friends and they move on, Carl. That's how we do this. We watch out for our communities. You can't.
No, you're not. You're ignoring it. You're starting at home instead of getting the community to participate.
In your own communities. And it seems that Carl, it seems that you're so pissed off that your family doesn't love you that you want to portray that onto us, Carl. And it's bullshit.
So there you go again. You want to portray that my family doesn't. You're like the him of the zingers, eh? Well, like I've said again, if I can't help your family, then I can't help mine. Because it's brainwashed like you. But apparently you're not brainwashed because you know it's all going on. And you don't care. And you want to come after me for it. You just won't put up the peace sign and say, hey, Carl, I fucking re-examined some of the shit that I've said, and I was kind of stupid. I'd like to not be stupid anymore. Can you show me how to not be stupid? And then I'll make up my own mind whether the information you give me is for me to get smart or not.
And I never said you killed and I never said you killed that guy at work. I asked you.
You asked me. Well, it's the same thing. You're kind of insinuating. Didn't you kill that guy at work? Right. Whatever. Wait. We still got to get to that story, don't we?
Wade, how did this start with you and me? Huh? Want to go over the fucking?
I'll tell you how it started.
That's someone
Because
getting
the message
triggered.
I got. So when I relayed it, when you heard about it, You wanted to know who, and you kept asking me who. And so when I looked it up, I told you. I gave you 3 days and told you how to contact me. And after that, I wouldn't give you the answer. Is what I told
I
you.
think
in
I
that
missed
message.
that. I wish
And
you
it was
would
on-
have. I wish you would have tagged me. I mean, I'm considerate enough to tag you. You just can't say something and expect that I watch everything that you do, Wade. Because like I'm not lying. I don't watch that much. I watch what I see come up, and I don't ever like. I haven't even watched this whole video, dude. Like, I've got the time you guys got. I'm trying to help the world. I ain't got time to get all caught up in all this the way you guys do.
Through YouTube. Now, hold on, you're gonna let me finish. You're on my damn channel. You're gonna shut the fuck up and you're gonna listen.
You're not gonna expose me as a liar. You're on my show, and you're gonna fucking listen to me.
3 days to come up, and I would give you who told me that. And within
Why
these
only
3
3
did
days?
you
Why
come
wouldn't you
up?
just tell
No,
me? Why
you
wouldn't you
did
just
not.
put it in my
Do you want to know who
comments?
told me? Do you want to know who told me? Do you want to know who told me?
Yeah.
Fuck you. I'm not gonna tell you. You didn't come up in these 3 days.
That's someone who just won't let go of a lie. Just fucking won't let go of her to save his life. Like, oh my goodness.
gave you.
Liar. Dude.
I gave you a time. I gave you a timeline to come get the answer. You did not come up within that timeline, and you was well.
That's what a narcissist does. They give themselves excuses so they don't have to expose their lies. Oh, Wade, you're so unbelievable, Brad.
In that. So you know what? You didn't want it.
You're giving me all
I did. I didn't want to think you were a liar. I wanted the information if you got it.
Wait on your ass, brother.
Hey, Carl,
Oh, Susie Q here. He thinks Wade's owning my ass. That's how fucking groomed Susie Q is. Like, you don't know a manipulator when he sees one. He's kind of dumb. Oh, Susie Q.
I wouldn't know what he said about me. You
Carl,
think-
I can tell you. Hey, I can tell you where you said that medicine messed you up. If you go back and you watch, listen. If you go back and watch that whole interview that you put out of your doctor in front of your therapist, you're talking about it, and you make videos after that being pissed off, saying that they're putting you on medications that are messing you up. You also made a video saying
No, I
that,
don't.
that you also made a video. You also made a video.
No, I don't. I never took a shot. I had to have a court case for it, bro. And in the conversations, we can do a little critique. I can go over those two, and we can see where you got your information. Because just because you tell people to go check it out doesn't mean they're going to, because that way they're going to believe you. So why don't you check it out yourself, give her a nice big clip, and send her on over where I've said, you guys want me to take drugs. Solely on the fact that I have different opinions than you guys. Maybe it went something like that, brother.
And the only reason you said, Carl, go watch it. Don't call me names, Carl. I'm not calling you names. I'm not calling you names. Don't call me names. I'm trying to be respectful and talk like men, okay?
Well, I'm trying to be respectful. I'm not.
You're carrying
See?
the conversation. You want answers from me, but you don't want to listen. You want to dictate the conversation.
I'm speaking facts, Carl. Just because you say something don't mean it's true. I can go pull that. Anybody in this chat right now can go to this man's channel.
See? He's slick. Because let me tell you, Jasmine ain't going to watch it. Mama J ain't going to watch it. None of yous are going to watch it. But you're coming into my comments assuming this twiddledum is fucking right.
Search down is probably about 200 videos ago because he's made over 1,000 videos in a year. Okay, go down and find it. There's an interview on him.
Okay. Who are you to judge on how many videos? Like, if you put the length of our videos together, I wouldn't even fucking come close, bro.
Right now that he secretly records a message with Dr. Poku and with another doctor, and he records it, and he's on there talking about his medication.
Dr. Poku wasn't involved. Like I'm going to explain. Nothing in the room is my new doctor. The one that hasn't put me in the hospital. But thinks I shouldn't have an opinion and doesn't want to listen to why I got the opinion I have. But it's got a pill for me, ready and waiting for me.
Who's it with?
Wrong.
Who's it with?
You don't even know what you're talking about, dude.
Then who is it with, Carl?
You're no different than Johnny.
doctor.
But you were talking about medications this man put you on, and you also talked about him telling you because you didn't want to get a shot they were going to give you, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Make sure I'm following some sort of rule set.
And they gave it to you anyways when we get out, right?
Right. I didn't take the shot, dude. I didn't take it. I had to have
Never
a court
took it.
case to not have to do it.
Here's the thing, too. I almost got tricked. Like, I didn't almost. Someone tried tricking me into taking the shot. Like an old childhood friend that said that they were having a spiritual awakening. Like, this is like, I'm messaging them from when I'm in the hospital. They sent me some weird light videos, kind of like different from the ones that I had. And I didn't really understand what they were, but I was like, well, maybe they're having. They tried talking me into having the fucking shot. I didn't really see things straight till I got the shot. I mean, I got these messages recorded. It's kind of fucking weird, dude. But the weirdest part of it all is that I went to grab the iPad one time and my wife had her messenger on there. It's funny, her and my wife were messaging each other while I was in the hospital. Kind of weird that happened. Just someone trying to say that they were on my side looking out for me and wanted me to take a shot because it was going to help my spiritual experience. It's weird, eh? Just thought I'd pop that in.
Fucking information all
Wrong,
wrong.
girl.
You want to
Show me that dog finger. I can show. I go back and show you right now. You said it.
Go do
I'm
it.
willing to do things that you're not. I'm willing
What do you
to look crazy.
On your shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we can tell that by the video.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because you're a coward.
Like you're a wanna highway to hell, brother.
Oh, don't.
I'm not gonna dress up to dance around like a female.
See, that's called being triggered. Because I hurt his feelings. I told him there was repercussions to his actions. And this is what happens.
Hey, you have a infatuation. You have a infatuation, dude. What are you trying to kiss me on the TV for?
This ain't suited to you.
Ask your buddy Seeker asked me for more videos all the time of those.
Yeah, it's funny. They're funny. It makes
Do you think we're using it to help you out?
They just said, like, you can't have it either way. Either little me thinks they're funny or they're fucking ridiculous. Like,
They are funny to an extent. You are.
As long as you're not making them about Wade, they're hilarious. He's a little narcissistic. Just saying. I mean, he doesn't look like one. He doesn't come off like one. I think he is one.
Yeah, to an extent. It's the way that you go over.
That's the problem. And
I go all the way, brother.
No, we butt heads, Carl, because you
I'm
can't.
fucking willing to stand up for myself and not let you circle jerk me, Wade. I want my fucking answers from you, and you don't want to give them because you don't have it.
I was willing to give them.
Oh, you were willing to, just like you were.
I gave you 3 days. I'm not gonna sit around.
Okay, remember? He gave me 3 days. He gave me 3 days. Remember that.
Wait
You're
for you. If you want information, then you better come to me. But you're gonna come to me within my timeline. I don't work around yours.
Well, we're on the same timeline, on the same video right now. It would just be easy to rather than do all this nonsense that you prefer to do.
issues, dude.
I've got no issues. I've never been put in a mental hospital. Have you?
Yeah, I have.
Okay, then who's got the mental issues?
Violence and suicide.
Hey, always violence and suicide with never having any evidence. I'm willing to give you the numbers. I'm willing to let you do your own investigations. So that way you can tell me why I was locked up for violence and suicide 5 times, Wade. When I say that, that makes me sound mentally ill, doesn't it? But I'm telling the truth because I think I was put in unjustly. And because I'm willing to stand up for myself, sound a little crazy, getting into Christ, which is the truth, liars get triggered by that. Back to triggered.
Dude,
I'll buy
there's no proof of it.
Bro,
Who
you get
find
on
it?
there.
You want the numbers? My doctor's numbers? What do you
Bro.
want, Wade? I'm willing to give everything up to prove I'm telling the truth, but you want to keep your fucking mouth shut and circle jerk.
You've been,
Don't give me your fucking. I tried this, okay?
you've been
Hey, don't leave, Thor.
institutionalized 5 times. 5
Carl, don't
times.
leave.
5 times. 5 times. 5
Now it's 5 times. What the fuck is 5 times?
times.
Carl, don't leave.
Moron he is.
Hey, don't
I'm
leave.
5 times the man you'll ever be.
Yep, you are. Because you know what? I'm all being, bitch. You can be the fucking man. You can be the human. You might get deleted or whatever. But my insides, they're immortal, bitch.
We're just getting into this, bud. What's up, Blue?
What's up, man?
Whoa.
My phone's been all jacked up and shit, so.
I was about to say, Susie Q, how pretty you look today.
Well, you know, at first when I seen Susie Q and I seen her from a distance, I thought, damn, I have to retract some of the things, yeah.
Oh, Wade. She like. She reminds me of upsized up church. Bring me a little schoolgirl.
Man, he couldn't take the heat. Look, I mean,
Oh, man, I've been waiting for that guy.
Take the heat.
Yeah,
Sorry, it's called getting
You know,
circle
I mean, you
jerked,
should just shut the
and then
fuck
you
up.
just start
Listen,
looking back
I mean,
because you're getting
you
talked
get-
over.
you
See,
love
you
me,
know,
but-
you know when to talk when you gotta know when to end a conversation with a fucking moron. It's his show, remember? It was 3-on-1, Susie Q, and you didn't get the cue that they were circle jerking me when I told you they were circle jerking me. Because that guy lies like a motherfucker. And you all feel sorry for him. And he goes after the guy that you don't like, and you think it's funny. So, you'll believe him in all cases, rather than the cases that he should be, and then exposed as the liar he is in the others.
Then you do talk. And I'm just not gonna sit and let somebody fucking down somebody like you, man. That ain't cool.
I appreciate it. He's
Susie
been a
Q, I
time
got
that I was
something
down
for
trying to
you.
buy headphones and all that. Little me popped up to help me out. I took advantage and
I took advantage. Dude, I clicked on a link. I waited in backstage. You let me in onto your show. I don't know what else to tell you, dude. I don't know how. I am a Jedi mind tricker. Just want to let you guys know the fantasy world that Mr. Wade Deaver is currently living in. Let's bring him back to reality and let him know his mental health is not where it needs to be. And the only thing that's going to help him is the truth.
able to get on. Yeah.
I ain't got nothing against the families, man. I like all y'all, man. I love all you guys. I hate seeing
I love everybody too.
fucking suckers come in starting the shit and all that.
Suckers
That
coming in,
happens.
telling you where you're
I just don't
wrong,
like
so
it.
you don't get
You know what I mean?
spanked.
Little me's there spitting fucking facts and he won't shut the fuck up. You know
Hey,
what I mean?
Susie Q,
Shut the fuck up.
why don't you go look at the fucking? Why don't you go look at the fucking tapes that he was talking about? Why don't you come back to me where he says something? Huh, Susie Q?
You know, it's
Can't
almost
find it.
he gets mad because he's saying we're lying about stuff. Okay, if I put something out that he says and he's telling lies, that's not lies not on me. That lie's coming out of his mouth. Anybody in here right now can go to his
Well,
page.
if you take my words and you
Go to his
jumble
page
them and mix them.
This guy makes like 30 videos a day, so it's going to be like a couple minutes scrolling down to find it. But he has a video on there. I thought it was with Dr. Poku, which is his doctor, but I guess it's with somebody else. But there is a video on there. And I apologize for saying,
Well, let's get it straight. There is a video, but I do not have it on YouTube, of Dr. Poku locking me up for the very first time. And he tells me why, and it doesn't really make sense to me, and I try to explain to him, and he doesn't get it. But anyways,
If I'm wrong, I apologize. But there is a video on there
we'll see.
with him having an interview with doctors, and he secretly records it. He talks about these things. He talks about his brother having mental illness, and his brother going through the same stuff. Now, some people disagree with me, but
No, see, I don't know my brother's whole story. See, his is because he's on a downward spiral because he's like you guys and he doesn't want to look at himself. He's been suicidal. He's threatened police officers. I've taken a noose out of his house. I've had messages from him. He's told people in the hospital. That's the difference between me and him. Is maybe he's in the midst of waking up, but he refuses to look at himself, so he's causing his own hell. Just like you guys are. We're two different individuals. So if you want to say that we're fucking mentally ill, the same thing, no, bud. Because what you're going to do is you're about to go back and talk about work, and we'll get that fucking straightened out too.
I tend to think that because if you go back and watch his old videos, man, he's a fucking smart dude. Like, he's smart. He was real.
I'm an earth angel.
He was real respectful, and he would get on there. And the things he would talk is truth.
But you
And then-
get her good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, don't down nobody, dog. Man, when I heard you
No,
talk
don't
way
speak
like
the
that,
truth.
I just got hated. You know?
Oh, he talked to
So Susie Q, you let me tell you, as a man, if someone was running around the streets lying about you, taking something where you feel shouldn't have even happened to you, and they make it 1,000 times worse out on the internet, and you're already trying to explain yourself, and it looks crazy because you're saying that you've been hospitalized 5 times. That's already crazy enough story to fucking tell. So you have the evidence. You want to tell people your story. You want to get their honest thoughts back. But they don't want to do that. They want to dwell on the fact that you're crazy and you've been in the hospital 5 times. But they don't want to hear your side of the story. But they'll take you in a circle and they'll tell you about how they want to help you and how they're the good guy. And you're just not listening. Wow. Days of the circle jerkers are done. That's part 1.